So guys, here we are, part of the new setup. It's still a work in progress. I've been building stuff, bro, for the last hours. So I don't have much energy left, but in this video we are going to talk about, with the energy I do have left, what men typically need to understand about this world and how they have to start to move and get the fairy tale out of your head. Because real life is real life. You can think about whatever you want to think about at the end of the day. What you think about might not even exist. You want to know what does exist? Reality. And what you do every single day of your life. That exists. That does exist. So it seems like we're living in a world where majority of women are winning in some kind of way that they want to win in. And I'm not saying there's no women on earth who's not losing, because there definitely is, but and I think everybody should win. I don't want nobody to lose. I don't want nobody to lose. But what men need to understand is that you have to be the one who cares about your own damn self more than anything else, as selfish as that sounds like. Because when you put you first, when you care about yourself over everything else, you are reassuring that you're going to create an amazing life. And that's what men are supposed to do regardless, is create an amazing life. And as you create an amazing life, you don't just let anybody in it. You stay picky, and you stay choosing. You stay picking and choosing. You have to be picky. And not everybody wants to hear that, especially women, but you can't be giving nobody freebies, bro. People have to earn a place in your life. The amazing life you've built, people have to earn a place in it. Earn it. If you have earned it, other people have to earn a place in your life. Because there's lots of floaters out there in the world who hasn't really structurally built a life that they want. And that's just whatever, I guess. Nothing against that either. It takes time to build your life. But if you're that guy, you have built a structured life. The life you want to live on your path, on your purpose, doing the things that you want to do. You have no other choice but to be picky with the people that's coming in your life. And there's a few notes I made in this video because I don't want to miss nothing. You have to enjoy life as a man before doing anything else or depending on anybody else. Literally say goodbye to everybody, which is what I did like 10 years ago. You want to be living a life, and here's why you want this. If you're not living a life that you want to live, what happens when you lose your friends that weren't even your friends all along? What happens when you lose that girl that wasn't even your girl all along? Are we supposed to just get the shitty end of the stick and just whatever in life? That's not what men are supposed to do. We are supposed to be the go-getters. We're supposed to go out there and get after it to create the life we want to live. So, as a man, if you enjoy the life you're living and the lifestyle you live every single day of your life, even on the bad days, you're winning no matter what. no matter who's in your life, no matter who's not in your life, you're winning. And when you're winning, you're going to attract a lot of people. And a lot of people you attract, they can't all be there, obviously, but you get to pick and choose. That's the brilliant thing about being a man that has built himself up to that level. And the people you don't choose, they might get upset at you, but have they really earned a spot in your life? Probably not. They probably have not earned a spot in your life. They're probably not the greatest friend. They're probably not the greatest chick. So if you become the greatest man you could be, you want the greatest friends. You want the greatest chicks who have valued themselves the way you valued yourself to add value to what's already valuable, which is what you've created. Because if you just let a bunch of floaters around you and you've done something good with your life, you want to know what's going to happen. Nothing good. It's going to take you down. That's what's going to happen. Nothing good. But if you stay picky, if you stay choosing, if you stay disciplined like you were in every other area of your life, because if you're disciplined in real life, folks, even as a man or a woman, you have to be disciplined with the people you choose to be closest to you as well. You can't just be disciplined in the gym, disciplined here, disciplined there, disciplined with your food, disciplined with your work ethic. You have to be, and you will be. That's the thing. If you are disciplined in all those areas, you automatically will be disciplined with everything else. It's better to have no people around you at all rather than have floaters around you. And floaters are people that just come and go and just, some days they might treat you like a friend, some days it seems like they're kind of an enemy, and it's just like they're a floater. They have no grip on life. They're lost, they're a floater, they're toxic, they have toxic tendencies. They can't regulate their own emotions. They just don't have it, bro. And they're going to take you down. So, if you're regardless if you're disciplined in every other area of your life, you will be disciplined with the people as well. So you have to become the best you can be. And then be selfish, like I was saying. Don't give nobody a freebie. Make everybody earn a spot in your life. The greatest feeling in the world for a man is to become self-reliant, successful, and self-important. You feel like there's a lot of importance on your own life. You just feel it. That is the greatest feeling for a man. You don't want to feel all the time, and it's normal to feel this way. It depends where you're at. You don't want to feel like, what am I doing for your whole life? Those times are going to come. We've all been there, where you don't know what you're doing. But this is where you have to take the most amount of action, is when those times come. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you just have to start doing. I didn't know how to build this damn desktop behind me. It took like 10 hours, bro, because I had to backtrack about 2 or 3 times. Put things in different places. The instructions were terrible. I didn't necessarily, I had instructions. I mean, I guess I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, things still went wrong. So when you don't know what you're doing, you don't give up. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you figure things out. That's how life is done. You don't just, nothing's going to come and hit you upside of the head. As a man or a woman. Nothing is going to come and just hit you and, oh, I know what I'm doing now. It doesn't work that way. Life works out when you work out. And that's a quote to live by. That is a quote to live by. Life will work itself out when you work out. So, why would you not work out? And work things out. Work out in the gym. and work things out in life by putting in the work. The gym is a great habit. You get to show up to a facility and you get to exercise. You get to move the way you want to move. You're as free as anything. You get to maneuver the way you want to maneuver, exercise your body at the pace you want to go at. And you get to build yourself up. You get to come home and eat great food. And you keep doing it all over again because it gives you an immense amount of energy during the day. So that is the greatest feeling for a man, is to become self-reliant, successful, and have this kind of self-importance on your life where you just feel like you're doing the right things. You're not slacking. You're not drinking and partying and being a floater and here and there. And you're self-reliant. You know what you're doing. And there's this importance. There's this calling on your life. And at the end of the day, man, nobody is going to give a shit about you if you don't give a shit about becoming that. That's the reality. And I'm going to say something, and it's going to be pretty harsh. There's certain women in the world that are cared about, and there's certain women in the world that are not cared about. And it comes down to your value. It comes down to your value as a man or a woman. And we have value in different ways. Men tend to value women who are younger and who are on the prettier side. You don't got to be a Victoria's Secret model, but it's like, you can't be hard in the eyes either. It's just, men are visual creatures. When we see something we like, it's just like, wow, it's beautiful. And we want it. We want that. It's just what we want. So I just wish more people in the world would understand values and not be confused about what's going on. And this just goes for value for the opposite gender, really. Like, you don't lose value as a human on a human level. Doesn't matter who you are, you're still a human being. We're all human beings. It's how other people view you, though. That matters as well. You can sit there and say, well, I don't care what nobody thinks about me, I'm a queen. Or I don't care what nobody thinks about me, I'm a king. Well, are you really? In the eyes of everybody else, are you? Because when you are, that's when you really are. Not when you just tell yourself you are. How do other people perceive you as well? Because that also matters. And you might be right there. You might be right there as a man. And you just got to get over that last hump, and people's really going to see it. Sometimes that's how things work. I knew what I was all along. And I kept being that way till all of a sudden everybody sees it. Like, you're undeniable. So if you're undeniable, be undeniable. Everyone else is going to see it eventually. You might just have to get over that last little hump. Let things motivate you. If you're a woman and things ain't the way you want them to be, let that motivate you. Be better. Like, this is a positive message for everybody to be their best self. Life is too short to not be your best self. We all should be. We all should strive to be our greatest self and to conquer the world in our kind of a way. Like, existing is not enough. It's like, if you're just existing, it's more of a burden than anything else. It literally is, bro. Like, you have to be on point. And I'm not going to lie myself. People that are not on point, it like annoys me. I'm not even joking, bro. People who are not on point, it just irritates me When certain people come around, bro, and they stink, and it's like they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to give me my space. It might come too close. They might spit on me when they're talking. It's like these are just examples, but it's like, it annoys me. Like, how can you not make yourself smell better than that? How do you just allow yourself to spit on my face like that when you're talking to me? How do you not know how to keep your distance around me, but you get too close and you're literally breathing in my face when you're talking to me? Like, these are the things I don't understand. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. People who just don't have a grip, they're more of a burden than anything else. It's just like an annoying animal. It's just like, you gotta get out of there. But this video is meant to empower everybody to get yourself up, to get yourself going, to make sure everything's on point. Clean up your diet. Clean up your attitude. Be clean. Be more pure, more clean cut, more likable, more presentable, not needy, I don't like that energy, bro. Like, bro, there's even some decent looking females, and it's like, when I can sense neediness from them or something like that, and they're trying to like emotionally connect to me, and it's just like they just want that so bad, it's just like, nah, not doing it. It's too much emotion. Like, you can feel the emotion in these women, and it's just strong. It's like they're trying to like control your mind. It's like, get out of here. Like, that's too much. Like, just be cool. But they're trying to like attach themselves to your soul, and it's just too much, bro. Like, some people just don't know how to be. Some people just don't know how to act, and it just annoys me. It really does. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like, majority, man, like, of this world in general, like, in this world in general, it's nuts. And like, as a man, you can easily be cared about a lot if you care about yourself. Even as a woman, it goes for all of us. If you care about yourself, if you care about your future, other people's gonna care about you. If you don't care about it, if you think you deserve to drink, if you're not disciplined, you think you deserve to do all a bunch of dumb stuff, and you don't care about yourself, it's gonna show up in the way others care about you as well, which is not much because you don't care about yourself. You start caring about yourself a lot, you get disciplined, a lot of people's gonna start to care about you all of a sudden. And you probably won't care about them too much if they're not of value. The tables turn, folks. The tables turn when you turn yourself around in life. That's just how it goes. It's easy. There's tons and tons and tons of people, both friends and females and everything, that I have turned down time and 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 time again. Because, bro, when you do all the work to build yourself up, you have to chill almost. You have to be patient and kind of get your equal in life. Like, someone has to want it the way you want it. Someone has to be down for it the way you're down for it. It's just, that's how it has to be. Watch what happens when you start, like, and some people think they care about themselves so much, but yet they mess up here. They mess up there. They mess up here. They mess up there. They did this and it wasn't discipline. They did this and it wasn't discipline. It's like, you don't understand the level of care that is needed. Some people cannot stay disciplined for 1 calendar year. Can't do it. Try half a decade. Try a decade of discipline. Of having the mindset and the attitude, I am not going to lose. I care about myself and my future so much. I'm not going to lose. 0% chance that happens. 0. When you start to care about yourself that much, you put yourself first, you let 2, 3, 4, 5 years go by, you don't conversate much with people, like some, but not much. You're not trying to hang out with friends every week or weekend or trying to do this event or that event. You're just locked in because you're building a life. When you can do this, you're for one going to create a life and a lifestyle you want to live every single day. You're going to be of value. You're going to be wanted a lot. You're going to have options. You're going to have selection. There's a lot of things that's going to be in your favor. And when this happens, you don't just start to pick it all. You stay patient. You keep going. You keep doing the things you were doing. And let come to what's supposed to come to you, just come. And that's how it's going to work. This is how every man must move today. Don't be giving too much away. All kinds of women want your attention 24/7, but do they have the value to give back that you want? I don't know, do they? I don't know. You know. You know who you're dealing with. Do they have the value to give back to yourself? Because life is a value exchange. If certain things ain't worth it for you, don't do it. You have a choice. I'm going to do the exact same thing. If I want to say no, I'm going to say no. If I'm going to say yes, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And so shouldn't every single one of you. And don't feel sorry for it, because at the end of the day, you're going to do what is in everyone's best interest, being your best self. Never forget that. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I will see y'all at the top.